How can anyone, whether they want to work in a language school or privately from their own laptop anywhere in the world, create a rewarding and impactful career teaching English as a second language, even if they are just starting out or have no teaching experience or ability? Hi, my name is Lynette Kim, and here on the TESOL Talk podcast, I aim to answer that very question.
Where am I going to find good resources to teach ESL students privately, online, or even supplement classes if you're teaching in class? And that's a question a lot of ESL teachers worry about, or people thinking about teaching English as a second language. Well, I can tell you, there is no need to worry. There are fantastic resources that are readily available online for free that anyone can access and use. One of my favorite that I have used over the years is Breaking News English. This is on a website, breakingnewsenglish.com. That's it. And when you go on there, you'll see types of different lesson themes: business English, environment, education, health, issues, lifestyle, people, gossip, technology, world news. And it comes in different levels. So they've got levels 0, 1, 2, and 3. And these levels take you through, your very low level students with low level abilities to really higher level. So we're talking not really beginner, but more elementary, right up to almost advanced. So they're great lessons. And when you open up a lesson, there's just so many resources involved. So it's not just letting you know what you can teach. It has an article there, all text provided. There's warm-ups, there's worksheets and vocabulary pulled out. And you've got vocabulary match-up types of activity, true and false for another worksheet. Usually you'll see things like synonym match, where you're matching words that mean the same, and phrases. There's usually a gap fill activity for every lesson, even listening activities and listening gap fills. There's just so much in these, and they usually always, well, can't say both usually always, but they have a role play or a dialogue so that your students get to practice, get real world discussion in. So look, fantastic articles that are used. One of the recent ones is about the sushi pranksters that were going around licking bottles and things of soy sauce that people use in restaurants, and all about this, which is quite disgusting, but it's very topical right now. And the fantastic thing is all of the answer keys are there, the whole lesson, and even some information for teachers to help with teaching. And it covers all the language skills: listening, speaking, reading, and writing. So standout is breakingnewsenglish.com. That is the URL. Now, just to let you know, I used this so much when I was teaching English conversation classes. It was a very big go-to. Now, the next one that I used a lot was itesolj.org. So that's iteslj.org. That's it. That's the URL. Now, here you've got conversational style worksheets that you can download, and they're great. They have all different types of topics in here, anything from what's happening in the world today to discussions on business and all kinds of technology, the latest things, psychology, philosophy, lots of really interesting things, and also activities related to different skills, like practicing job interviews and looking at teaching writing specifically. And they take into account all different types of approaches as well. So this is also another fantastic site to go to for resources and help with teaching. Now, third one that I found recently is eslfriend.com. and that's the URL for that. And here again, great resources. There's resources on natural disasters and lots of topics, but they're very topical. And they have worksheets, discussions, gap fills, the usual things, and different topics that they go through. They even have controversial topics, which are fantastic for conversational lessons, culture, food, describing people and things, hobbies, money, parenting, pets, success, all these things. So they even have lessons based on grammar topics, a little bit on test preparation, and business English. So honestly, some of these are even based on TED Talks, which is fantastic. I like to use TED Talks in the class. So these are 3 absolute go-to free resource websites for ESL teachers. And if you're private teaching and tutoring, teaching online your own lessons or setting up your own little classes, these are great things to add in. I'm not saying only teach these. You know, you need to have a really good foundational, progressive type of curriculum, so using course books as well. But these are absolutely fabulous for supplementary lessons. So do you need to worry you can't find resources for ESL teaching and you'd have to create everything yourself by scratch? Absolutely not. Those days are done and dusted.